Oh, well, if it isn't, this was Mason's first day as a builder here. One of the cheeriest folk you could have known, back then anyhow. Your friend reminded me of him, Mion. And I'd almost forgotten about those two, Email and Lou. That woman there with the glasses, and that fellow wearing a suit next to Theodore. They took over running the town at the height of the relic rush. Lou believed with development, Sandrock would figure out ways to overcome its environmental drawbacks. So he did everything he could to push for progress. Sadly, he was mistaken. With all those big machines coming in, along with more and more mouths to feed, the water dried up. And that, in his later years, he tried to find a way to keep what was left afloat. But it was too late. For nearly 40 years they fought for this town. But we all have our limits, I suppose. Now, no one in this photo is here anymore. But we have new hope in this town now. Sacrifices are sometimes necessary to make progress. Let us hope that the last of our sacrifices have been made. Thank you for finding this. I think there are only a few more. Let me know if any more turn up.
There you are! Listen, I've discovered some clues that have led me to believe that our specialist is not who he says he— Where is that guy, by the way? Huh? What? And he was working for Logan? Huh. Wow. Seriously, good job. That's okay. So he wanted a shield built for himself? Or for Logan and the gang? Well, I guess that's not the most alarming thing in the world. Let's work together next time. See ya!
Straight. I ain't eating any dinner. Hey there, partner. Hate to bother you, but we're here by mayoral request. Just doing a little check-a-rooney. Nothing serious. No doubt you recall Logan and his questionably motivated temporary relocation of our minister Matilda. What you may or may not recall, Matilda does now seem convinced, contrary to popular opinion, Logan may in fact not be crazy, or at the very least, she thinks it may be possible that someone in town is hiding water, like he asserted. Really? Well, I guess you'll be glad to know that the Civil Corps has been asked to open a case if there's someone hiding water, which, as I have established previously, is not likely to be the case. The chances of you being the person in question are basically zero. See, I'm guessing Logan's motive with this is to sow discord, or maybe make people angry at the church. I don't know. I guess, now that I think of it, I do have a couple questions I do need to ask. Like I said, just a formality. First question. About how many units of water do you usually go through in a given month? Ah, yeah? That's impressive, considering all the stuff that comes out of this place. This one's less of a quiz, more of a survey. How well informed do you feel when it comes to the water situation in Sandrock? Yeah, the oasis is looking worse by the day. Let's, try to go out on a high note with this last question. Oh, nope, still kind of a bummer. Do you or anyone you know suspect someone of hiding water in Sandrock? All right, well, that about do it on my end. Thanks for your patience. Hey, remember that handgun I gave you? How's it been keeping? I know you can handle yourself, but I feel like I'd be shirking my responsibilities somewhat if I ain't giving you a rundown on how to use that there 6-shooter. Sure, you did pretty good with your old point-and-shoot tactic, but we got some basic firearms training that folks around here do if they're going to handle the weapon. How's about me and you head on over to the range and let off a few rounds? I like the spirit, but everyone could do with a few pointers. Ain't no thing, partner. Just meet me by the shooting range behind the Civil Corps office.
Thank you.
Give it back now, you thieving pipsqueak!
Nuh-uh. No takesies backsies.
Takesies backsies is not legal terminology. You signed a contract.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What's a contract?
Oh, why you little...
Commissioner, what's all this commotion? Why are you harassing this innocent child here?
It's President, ma'am. And this innocent child is in fact a devious criminal. Have you forgotten? He bamboozled our whole town and made a tomfoolery of our rule of law. More importantly, he commissioned a very expensive shield from me that he has yet to pay for. You promised me vast riches, boy! I demand my vast riches!
You fell for it because you're dumb. I scammed you fair and square. Shield's mine now.
Such dishonesty! Oh, how I loathe such behavior! Indeed, there's nothing worse than one who tells lies.
Oh, stuff it, Commissioner. Yes, he was in the wrong, but he's just a kid.
Yeah. Welcome me, sloppy mustache.
Grrr. Easy for you to say, builder. Unlike you, I take pride in my work. If you want to give out shields left and right over at, Dinkerton or whatever you call yourself, that's all well and good. But here at the producer, we believe in a little thing I like to call integrity. Now, give me the money, kid. Give me it now.
Listen here, Commissioner. You leave this boy alone. Hear me? You send me the bill for his toy. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Funnily enough, I'm not. I feel great. Ah, Bill, it's like music to my ears. Well, you yokels can redefine morality all you like, so long as I get that check in the mail. Just don't come crawling back to me when this boy reverts to a life of crime.
Wow. Thanks for helping me. Can I call you Grandma?
Sure, sugar. Everyone does. But Andy, you need to learn some responsibility, you hear? I think I got a few chores you can start handling for a little pocket money.
Grandma, you're so nice to me. I'm gonna try real hard to do housework and pay you back and... what?
What's wrong? You miss your grandma? That's all right, sugar. You let it out. Grandma's right here.
I'm tough. I'm not crying, promise.
Even the toughest people cry sometimes, Andy. Say, why don't you come over to our place right now? I'll make cookies for you and Jazz.
Whoa. You're the coolest person in this town by far.
Oh, I think you'll find plenty of us are pretty cool here.
Sheriff! When Andy was disguised, the cookie jar from our house disappeared. There were a lot of cookies inside. Is there any chance that you and the Civil Corps will be able to recover our lost valuables?
Listen, Jasmine. In 80% of all cookie thefts, the confectionaries are consumed within the first 12 hours.
Guy ate your cookies.
What? Oh, that dirty, rotten, no-good thief! I hate bandits.
Could you two learn a little bedside manner? She's just a girl. Jeez.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
If you don't tell us where Logan is, I'm gonna be really angry.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Man, Before Forehead over there was the good cop and Dreadlocks was the bad cop, now you're the good cop? At least get your interrogation technique straight. Sheesh.
Dang it, this is going nowhere. Look, kid, just tell us what Logan is. Lives at stake here.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Ah, good grief.
Now you're both good cops.
Thanks, Andy. Nobody's ever said that about us before.
Whose side are you on, man? Oh, hey, sorry you had to see all that.
Can I go now?
Yeah, this is going nowhere. Unless you want to try asking a few questions. Sure, take a swing.
Who you calling stooge pigeon, jive turkey? Y'all are toothless. I'll bark and no bite. And even if you did bite, like I said, it'd just be a bunch of gums. There ain't nothing you can do to me, so just let me go already. Is that so? I says you're bluffing. Give me your worst. They already got me making my bed and washing my dishes every day. Y'all can't make me do that much. I wanna what you call it, a lawyer. Oh yeah? Why come? Yeah, y'all are alright. I mean, Haru was always saying he was hoping to make peace with y'all one of these days. Alright, so what if I do help y'all? What's in it for me, huh? All the candy I can eat, eh? Alright, fine. I'll tell you what I know. I'm getting bored of this anyway. Truth is, I don't know nothing. Yeah, that's right. Logan made sure I never knew nothing about what he was doing, where we were going. Nothing. Heck, I don't even know what he's got against y'all. But he took care of me and mine when I was lost out in this desert. He made sure if I ever ended up here, I wouldn't know anything that could put him and his outfit in danger. So yeah, like I said, I don't know nothing. Couldn't help you even if I wanted to. So let me go already.
As someone who also knows nothing, I feel he's telling the truth.
Yeah, still a bit fishy from where I'm standing.
Howdy, boys. Ah, you're here too. If I'd known, I'd have brought you something.
Thanks, Grace. Just put the food on the table if you would. Kinda busy.
Doing a little, interrogation here?
Yeah. How'd you guess? We really ought to get back to it, though. Can't tell if this kid is telling the truth or not. Hey, what are you?
Ah, no, Mommy! Ah, get her away from me! I'll do anything you say. I told you everything already. I told you everything.
He's telling the truth.
All right, Andy. You're off the hook for now. You just stay out of trouble, all right? Everyone else, dismissed. I need to go for a walk or something. Grace, can I ask what you said to the kid?
Nothing much. Just a little something to strike fear into the heart of any grade school-aged troublemaker.
Right. And that's just another trick you picked up on the college debate team?
More of a babysitting tactic. Little boys can be monsters when their parents aren't around.
Good to see you, partner. So let's get started. Take your position. We got a free lane over there. Get over there and show me your best. All right, that ain't bad. You want to keep your stance strong and secure. Remember, when you shoot, you're going to have crazy recoil. Good shooting's about control. Now, watch me shoot. Tell me what you notice. So, what do you think? That's right. My stance gives me complete control. I'm stable enough to reduce the recoil, and my aim is solid. A strong stance is really the first important step. If you aren't in control, your aim is going to be all over the place. If you aren't holding strong, then that recoil is going to be kicking you onto your backside real quick. You know, you should have seen my old boss shoot. Guy can shoot the goggles off a giggle and not even draw blood. Anyway, next up is grip. Grip is just as important as your stance, all right? With the weak grip, that gun of yours will kick right out of your hands when you shoot. During Unsure's training, gun shot out of his hand and knocked out a couple of teeth. Had to get them replaced. Don't remember which ones, though. You want to cover all the gaps on the grip with your hands. Get your main hand holding the gun, thumb pointing forward. Next up, wrap your other hand around, making sure you're supporting it. Also means you got the freedom to react if necessary. Yeah, that's it. Now when you're holding it properly, you're not gonna get as much recoil. You'll be controlled once you got your stance and grip down. Well, that's the basics. There's much more to shooting than this, mind, but that'll come with practice. All right, let's have a little competition, eh? Tell you what, how about we make it interesting? If I win, we hit the blue moon, and you're buying. If you win, well, I reckon that ain't gonna happen, so you choose. Ain't a bad idea. Round 2, melee weapons training. Let's shoot some targets. All right, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Let's see how you do. 15 seconds. Let's go. You're tired, partner. Dang, good one. All right, again. Good aim. You got quite the draw, ain't you, partner? You're shaping up to be a real sharpshooter. We used to have competitions like this back when I was just a regular Civil Corps officer. Whoever won used to have to buy the rounds at the Blue Moon. Then when B3 left, I was really the only one left to become sheriff. I never thought I was ready. Thanks, but you ain't got to flatter me, partner. I do what I can for this town. It means everything to me. Every day I'm trying to be half the man he was. Well, I mean, with his missing eye, leg, and arm, Unsure came shortly after that. Never met the old man, but he fit into the Civil Corps well enough. And we were lacking for members at the time. Main thing B3 taught me about guns, though. Safety. Number 1, trigger discipline. Don't want you taking a trip to Fanes because you shot your own foot off by being careless. Number 2, never, I'll repeat, never aim your gun at something you ain't fixing to take down. All right, that about wraps it up for today. So, you won, I bet. After you, partner.
Destination?
Oh.
What's so good about Sunday school? I heard it was a rotten time where you just sit listening to boring church stories. Worse, the even boringer kid versions where there's no blood or guts.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But you can just think of other stuff while they're talking. Burgess is cute. He's afraid of everything. Last week, the cat knocked over a bottle, and we spent the whole day checking the church for ghosts. Penn thinks he's the prettiest man in the world. We could just take him to a room with a mirror. He'll stay there all day, and then we can go play.
Cool. Hey, so, you always gonna be at Sunday school?
Yep.
Well, maybe I can stick around this town for a while.
Hey, tell Andy how fun Sunday school is gonna be. Yeah, see? You're gonna like everything about Sandrock better than being a bandit.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think you'll find it surprisingly easy.